42 back here with another video. Very excited. Well, I'm actually kind of mad. Not really mad, but excited to talk to you guys today. Love making these commentary videos. We got another one. And today we're going to be talking about how this guy and OsamaSon are pinned against each other. How people love to make them fight. Not even fight, but just, it's weird. And I think it's okay for us to love both of these artists. And I want to talk about it. I want to give you guys a rundown on what happened yesterday and just talk everything, okay? But I first want to say I love both these artists. They're both amazing. They're both doing their own separate things incredibly well, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Also, I want to say thank you guys so much for subscribing, liking, commenting, doing all that you do to help support me. I love giving you guys the rundown, talking about these videos and, different artists and stuff like that. It's very fun for me. And just, giving you a breakdown on all the news. I know I do it on TikTok and Instagram, but I love being on YouTube as well, so I appreciate you guys nonetheless. But let's get into it. So, as we all know, Ken Carson dropping More Chaos in about, I think, 30 hours from now, something like that. Maybe a little bit more, probably 35. Amazing, incredible, 411. Unfortunate though, Ken Carson's album has been getting leaked. In totality, I'll be honest, it's actually fully leaked. And I haven't listened to it. Smart, good fans have not listened to it. But there are some fans who have listened to it. Probably. And that's, it is what it is. Anyways, this is not really about the leaks because I really don't want to give that attention. I really don't want to talk about it because it just makes me sad and a little bit mad and frustrated. Anyways, Ken Carson's album leaked. Now, there was this tweet going on right here from, who else but Glow and Peace, who had a screenshot of a Instagram conversation between OsamaSon and I believe some leaker or something like that who was leaking Ken Carson. This is You the Goat Twin, then something, conversation wise. But if we put our attention here, this guy said, "Nah, low-key Ken Sherm for using yo prods, I'm a leak." Then basically OsamaSon called Ken a clone, and then OsamaSon said, "Can't take my prod, leak it." Then he said, "Bet, finna go ham." And everyone was like, wow, believing this is real, taking OsamaSon's word for it, not OsamaSon's word for it, taking Glow and Peace's word for it, and saying, hey, OsamaSon is hating on Ken. He wants to leak the album. He's doing all this, doing all that, and this is an Instagram conversation with his actual Instagram. Of course, I didn't believe it. A lot of people didn't believe it. Literally, if you look at the second comment, this is fake. People really not believing that. I don't know why people believed it because of this line right here. I'm not going to lie. But it was running rampant. Everyone was talking about it. Everyone. I didn't make a post on it because I knew it was fake. And I actually didn't expect it, but OsamaSon also spoke on it eventually. We'll get to that soon. But everyone was talking about it, saying, hey, OsamaSon hating on Ken. This is why Ken hates OsamaSon, vice versa, yada, yada, yada. Just basically pinning them against each other, saying, right, they hate each other. You can't be a fan of one and, not like the other because they hate each other. It doesn't make sense. They're both, whatever, calling them clones, unoriginal, all this stuff, right? Well, thanks to OsamaSon, I really appreciate him doing this. He made a statement on his Finsta saying, word for word, fake messages. I ain't said a word. Shut the up. Could not have said it better myself. Fake messages. And, come on, guys. Did we really believe this? Did we really think that OsamaSon would do this on his main account? It would make no sense. The thing is, too, people just assume that OsamaSon and artists like that just care so much about what other artists got going on. Bro, they got their own lives. They got their own things going on. They're not like focused specifically on like what's going on with, Ken Carson or another artist. Like they're not locked in. Like OsamaSon is on tour. He's probably recording music. He's busy. He's doing interviews. He's doing press. He's got things going on. He's not just telling people to leak other guys' albums like other guys like Ken. It just wouldn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, and I'm glad he spoke on this. And actually, him speaking on it probably just proves how much people were hitting him up about it. He was probably getting so much hate from Ken Carson fans who aren't really necessarily like totally fans of him. And it sucks, that happens, but it was fake. And I believe OsamaSon in this situation. I don't think he would do that. It doesn't make sense. Why would he say something like that? And I'm glad he spoke out against it. And I reported on this, of course, and I'm happy that I did. But it's just one of those things. And that's basically the end of the situation. We haven't seen, Ken post about it, of course. Doesn't make sense. And OsamaSon hasn't, given it any other attention than that. And I think that's really good for him to be doing. Kind of staying out of it, honestly, just besides that. And focusing on what he's got going on. Which is tour. And he's doing really well with the tour. I have to say this, and I've said it before. I've said it on video. I've said it a lot of times. But the thing is, OsamaSon was my favorite show the entire year. I'm not including festivals, by the way, before you guys say anything. I'm not including any festival performances. I'm just saying, concert solo wise, OsamaSon so far this year, April 9th, best of the year. Just being honest. And yeah, we'll see if it's still my favorite by the end of the year. Anyways, though, that's basically the situation. I'm glad that OsamaSon cleared up. I hope that I was providing clarity and clearing up for you guys as well. I appreciate all the support from you guys. I love you guys so much. You guys mean the world. I can't wait to rock out tomorrow to Ken's album. It's going to be absolutely insane. I kind of want to just skip to that moment in time where we get to hear it. It's going to be absolutely incredible. But yeah, I love you guys. You guys are the best people ever. And have a great rest of your Wednesday. Okay? And a great rest of your week if you're watching this later as well. Appreciate you guys, though. Love you. I'll talk to you soon.